Yeah, there's a question from Duncan.
Hi, teachers. Thanks for the class.
Hi, Duncan.
Yeah, my question is if you can say a little bit more about there seems a fascinating relationship between the sort of the physical body health and the mental views and emotional side. So I was sharing in the breakout room kind of places where my view was off and my emotions were kind of hurt, led over years to my body getting ill or out of shape. And then conversely, there's sort of been an exploration journey of healing some of those mental views or emotional hurts. And then it seems the body's like a ship that takes some years to then correct. And then as it corrects, you sort of, it's very interesting interplay between the view and the body. And just wondered if you had any sort of other insights or things to say about that interplay.
Yeah, come to the healing course. Starting what, I don't know, September 25th, is it?
Yeah.
September 25th, yeah. That's a great line of inquiry, Duncan. And yes, sometimes physical form is heavy, right? And so, yes, it can take longer because anything that's heavy takes longer than something that is light. And I would like to say it doesn't need to take a long time.
Mm-mm.
That kind of healing can also happen instantaneously.
Very quick.
And part of it, we were talking about leaving the old habits aside or leaving kind of the old sense of self aside. So if we can do that, then illness, for example, is a kind of habit that's been trapped in the organism's system. And if we're new in the moment, then those old illnesses don't match. So they don't have anything to stick to.
Yeah.
So they can just be shed like a snakeskin. And so that's why snakes are a symbol for transformation.
Right. And of course, when the snake transforms, it's now the dragon. But to add to Sensei's point, rebirth is instantaneous. Every moment is a rebirth, but reincarnation takes time. So, if a seed falls from a tree, it takes a season or however months or whatever to sprout and create a new tree. So a human consciousness, when it dies, takes at least 9 months, to get back into a body, as it were, and probably 2 years or more, assuming they're fast. So as Sensei said, the form is slow relative to the mind, which is quick. But if you change the view, if you change the mind, right? If you correct the view, which we talked about before the breakout room, if you get your view in place about here and now and the healing being in the empty space of the stillness, and you don't allow life to mess with you to the point where you, Duncan in this case, have figured you got a lot of stuff to fix or do or get to or whatever, then the healing in the body can be very, very quick. It's why awakening, as Sensei said, it's why awakening is called the great healing, because once you heal the view, the body follows. If it's really bad and you've got the body's just too far gone for this lifetime, you'll die. But the consciousness will have died in a place where the view is correct. So it'll pick up a new body, and it'll pick up that new body without any real need for any big disease. So don't worry about how long you live or whether you die fast or early. That's not important. What's really important is getting the view in the right place and moving from that space.